Here we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's what I'm calling Chat with the Butterfly or my social butterfly, your social butterfly broadcast. I will be here weekly to talk about different online marketing strategies that you can use to promote your business, promote your services, just get people to know you. Turn off the little discover button. So, this week's topic that I want to talk about is the Facebook Lives, because I keep telling you in all of my broadcasts or things that I'm posting that I think Facebook Live needs to be part of your strategy. And there's a reason for that. 2 weeks ago, Facebook announced they're changing the algorithm, and they want you to see more of your friends and family post and less of a page post or whatever you might look at. And so it has all of us that have a small business page kind of scrambling for what do they want, aside from our advertising dollars. And so I want to talk about Facebook Live this week. Let me take a step back. F2F is my broadcasting channel. If you want to say hello, there is a chat available. And if you've signed in, you actually can say join the broadcast, so that if you have questions, I'll see your picture down here. I can pull you up on the screen and we can actually talk. You can ask questions. F2F stands for face-to-face. And so they do want some face-to-face broadcast. So Facebook Live, everybody that I talk to is like, oh, I couldn't do it. Oh, that makes me too nervous. Oh, I just don't know. Do I really have to do it? And well, if you want to pay Facebook money to show your stuff, no, you don't have to do it. Why do I think Facebook Live matters is because what Facebook is really looking for is engagement. They're looking for us to chat back and forth, to type things back and forth to each other. Think about how Facebook used to be. As you look through that on this day post, there were probably 2 or 3 comments that went back and forth when you just posted what you're doing, how your day was. Oh, wasn't that a fun party? And so we all maybe had more fun when we were chatting back and forth like that. And Facebook wants to get back. They want to be the fun place for us to go. So Facebook Live encourages those comments. So most of us are watching Facebook Live videos more. Maybe not us as in you and I, although I do watch Facebook Lives if it's somebody that I know is going to offer good content. And so they've watched the algorithms. They've watched that people are looking at Facebook Lives and they want to promote more of it. They actually have a Facebook Watch channel, one of the buttons across. If you're on your mobile phone, you can look across the top and there's a watch. And so, or even if you are posting on, watching a Facebook Live, it all of a sudden opens watch and automatically plays the next one that they think you might be interested in. Yesterday, all of a sudden, when I think it was Sam, the cooking guy, which I just love his quick videos, it went to a live video that was probably a Southern Baptist church. And so you can imagine the joyous noise that was coming from my cell phone when it switched to that. And I knew immediately that my video had ended. So, they were watching videos more. They want to be the place. Facebook has said in the past, they want to be where you watch more videos than you watch YouTube. And so I think they're just moving us along to that. So the Facebook Live, it encourages people to comment. So I can ask you, what questions do you have? My question to you is, and type in the chat, have you done a Facebook Live? Yes or no? So quick chat, just let me know, have you been brave enough to do that? And why or why not? If you're brave enough to even type that, I'd love to see it. So it encourages that combination of back and forth. It encourages us to see each other. I'm here, I'm on camera, you can see my face. Now that said, Facebook has also made it so that you can share a screen. And it's one or the other. You can either share a screen or go live. I imagine middle of this year, they're going to make it so that you can do both, because I think they're going to find that people want to see face. And you can see if I were to change this up, and I don't have anything open, but I can actually open a screen and share my screen with you so that we can see what's going on, and I can point out, but you're still seeing my face. That's at my option. I actually can take my video down off of these so that you can concentrate on what's on the screen. So I really think Facebook is going to go to that, especially for those of us who like to teach things. If I want to show you the steps of how do you open an email and start, where should I put my logo? Where should I put my address? I can show you how to do that with a Facebook Live, but I want to start with my face and then switch it to a screen. That is one of the reasons why I am here on F2F, why I'm here on face-to-face instead of on Facebook, is because it gives me more options. It allows me to be me. Face-to-face, they're new, they're still growing. They're still working the kinks out, but they've worked so many kinks out. I've been following them since probably last October or November or so. And just last week when I recorded this to YouTube, it went so smoothly for the first time. So I sent them an email going, yes, it worked. You've got that going. So I really like the things that they are doing. Facebook Lives means that if you can do one good post, let's say you do one good post a month. I'd like to see people do one good post a week, but I know I have trouble with a weekly schedule. This is stepping outside of my box for me to do these weekly broadcasts. I am having a hard time doing that. Hey, Jan, she's never done a Facebook Live before. So, Jan, I do encourage you to do a Facebook Live. And even I know you and I do a lot of LinkedIn chatting. So I'll also, in the next couple of weeks, do a thing about why I think we need to be posting more video on LinkedIn as well. That is not live. They have not gotten there yet. But the Facebook Lives mean that we can do fewer posts. If you have, let's say for your page, one good post a month, if you can do that, let's say you can do one every other week, and people are going to see that post, they're going to keep commenting on it. And so it will last a little bit longer. Facebook is going to show it to more people because they still like the Facebook Lives. So they're going to show it to more people. You can encourage more people to comment, just like Jan just did with commenting on the Facebook Live, whether she did it or not. And then when I finish a Facebook Live, I can go back and add comments. So I just did a Facebook Live. I am the local chair for Women's Prosperity Network. One of the things that I did not do was to tell them ahead of time that I was going to be Facebook Live so that they could, kind of have it on their radar. But I popped on and lots of people were on. It was just before lunch. Good time to do Facebook because people are preparing for lunch. They're eating lunch or they're coming back from lunch and still haven't quite gotten back into the work mode. So I did the Facebook Live. Lots of people were commenting, doing posts. A few were asking questions. So I could answer those questions on the screen, but then as soon as I finished, then Facebook changes it. When Facebook is on live, all you can do is like somebody's post. But when the video is finished, all of a sudden you can reply to their comments. So rather than adding, another comment that who knows where that's going to fall, I can actually go back and hit reply. For instance, somebody asked me, where am I going to do my online tips that I talked about? I talked about this presentation. And so while in the video, I verbally could say, you need to go to F2F Live and, spell it out. But then I could go back and put the link in so that they can just click a button. Again, I can make it easy. So it's also giving people more ways that they can see and hear information. They can see the information, they can hear it, as well as easily click. So I've got all the senses going on there, which again is another reason to do F2F. With just a Facebook post, a picture, the only thing that you are getting, through is an image. So only thing people can do is see. And people, quickly hit that like. They're on their cell phone, so it's real easy just to, hit your cell phone and go, oh, I like that. And so Facebook has figured out that we're getting, 96 likes on a picture, but not a lot of conversations going on. So we're quickly scrolling through and we're not forming the relationships between each other. So I saw a post on, I think it was a post or a discussion where, the only way to turn a contact into a contract is through developing a relationship. Put the R in that contract. You have to do the relationship. And so they want us to start getting more of the relationships. They want us not just to post and throw our stuff out there. They want us maybe to tell more people. You're able to be more detailed about what you have in your Facebook Lives. I can go for 10, 12 minutes and explain the benefits of something. I can explain working with me is going to be beneficial for you because I'm going to be able to explain exactly what to do to get online and get your message out there. And once you know the steps, you're not going to be stressed out and wondering how to do it. You're just going to be thinking, okay, when's my next time that I'm going to go across and do that Facebook? Getting on video. My boyfriend once asked me, he's like, you're standing in the middle, I'm standing in my bedroom, well, my guest room. How do you just talk? And so you get into those steps of, what do I want to do to express my message? So I have to think about the fact that, this camera right here where you are, I am envisioning somebody that I'm talking to. I know Jan, so I actually can envision Jan's face right there and the little lens, I'm looking into her eyes. So that is one of my tips. I want to do an online workshop with you about Facebook Live. Go through the steps, go through some interaction of, how can we start? What can we do? And so another thing that I like about F2F that isn't available on Facebook is that I do have the ability when I'm live to say, hey, see that button up there? It says honor the butterfly. You can honor me with a payment. So right now, and I don't have the date yet, but sometime within the next 2 weeks, because I think there's no time like the present, I'm going to do an online workshop. So if you want to honor me with a $20 or more honor, you can press that button and you'll be on my list to be part of the workshop to where you are more confidently able to go on face-to-face. Well, you can't go on face-to-face, but on Facebook Live. The steps that you're going to do that. If you donate at the $100 level, if you pay at $100 level, I will do a one-to-one hour-long consultation with you. So you can see several different buttons on there. Again, one of the things that I like about F2F that Facebook isn't going to allow quite as easily as it is here. I mean, that's a button. So, and you don't go away. If you press on that button, you're going to stay here and still be able to listen to the workshop as well as get on. So let's see. So the good news is, face-to-face, your post and engagement post, you get to do fewer posts. We're not always worried. In fact, we should not just be posting to post. And when I did workshops even a year ago, I would tell people consistency is what Facebook wants. You need to be posting, 3 to 5 times a week minimum. Facebook likes that consistency. They still, I think, are going to want to see some consistency, but they're more interested in good posts and good posts that people will comment on. I think right now, and from what I've seen, commenting is better than sharing. So, well, thank you, Jan. You are on my list, so you are going to be in the workshop. And so I appreciate that. fewer posts. Facebook is going to want to see some engaging post rather than just posting. So I used to have to go spend hours trying to research, and I had Google alerts for architecture, for physical therapy, for dentistry, for all, whatever client that I had at the time, and all these Google, and a lot of the times the Google alerts weren't good, so I wasn't finding stuff that I could post. So fewer posts, but they have to be good, engaging posts, informative posts. And we have to think about how can we ask questions so that when we're posting, that it gets some comments. And so instead of just general questions, you need to be very specific. I had a post last week that I think I did really well on, and I think I talked about it last week, where I said, what do you do about something? And I had an example of here it is. And so I said, how can you do this? Or, what are your thoughts? Would you do this? I did. I asked, would you do this? Yes or no? And so people commented yes or no. And so it was easy for them to comment. It asked a quick question. It gave them some information, but then it asked them to help me decide something, help me to figure out something. So our Facebook posts need to get a little more descriptive as to, what we want and how to encourage more posting, more comments. This is going to be an evolution for us. I've decided that my word for 2018 is to adapt. I need to adapt to new things that are going on. I need to adapt what I'm doing to what it has done. So adapt is my word for 2018. And so adapting to do more videos and encouraging my clients to do more videos, to put themselves out there, is going to be what we're going to do. So that is my Facebook Live, or my Facebook Live. I've done my Facebook Live, my F2F for today. I encourage you to do a profile on F2F. You've already logged in, and so you can go through, you put your profile picture on. Again, use the same one that you use across all of your social media. Go pick, and I think it's a sound link, a long, skinny picture at the top. And you can see that I have my logo and then some pretty clouds, just something very simple. And you're all set up so that you can start broadcasting here. We're not going to have to worry about the Facebook rules. Something that I saw just before I got on, Skype did some big change today, and people have lost client notes. They've lost contacts. I don't know what went on. I do have a Skype account, but I hardly ever use it. And so can you imagine that, you have all this stuff and you've depended on Skype to keep it. And so I think that's one of the things that we're going to have to adapt is allowing other people less control over our selections. So, I keep a lot of notes in Google Drive. I don't depend on, say, my Facebook likes as much as I want to grow my email list. And so I'm depending on that even more. So that is what we need to be thinking about doing. How do we adapt? I think one of the ways to adapt is to do more Facebook Lives. Jan, I will let you know what the date is for the workshop. It will be recorded. So hopefully you can come live. It's going to be during the day. And I may do one during the day and one at night where I can get different people. But you'll get both recordings so that you can see and watch and hear what it is and everything. I've been on for half an hour. It's about how long I want to go. I'm sure that y'all are tired of hearing me talk. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. I am going to be broadcasting on my channel, which is f2f.live/Ellen McDowell. My Your Social Butterfly is right now going to be Tuesdays at 1:30. If I change the time, it will be posted on my profile there. I hope that you can join me. If you want notifications of when I'm going live, my Facebook page is Ellen McDowell, Your Social Butterfly. Message the page with the words webinars. Message my Facebook page. That's the Ellen McDowell, Your Social Butterfly, not my personal.